We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing to start out is Heineke. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. He finds some open field here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw, Heineke. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Heineke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing. Heineke. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air again, Heineke. Another completion right back to Patterson. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Heineke now. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Heineke. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 7. And a Falcon first down.
Heineke to throw it. It's complete to Robinson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
In motion, Hollins. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Heineke. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a night... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons and themselves. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Heineke going to put it up right away. Wide open receiver complete. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. In motion, Hollins. First down, Heineke. He finds his man, complete. That's Patterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Texas superstar Bijan Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's 3rd and 9. They go play action. Now Heineke. Got a man. It's London. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Heineke. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Now Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Purdy. That's caught by Jennings. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit. Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Out of the gun, Purdy. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy. 15 yards. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here. The 25.
Ready up.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
McCaffrey is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there, second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Purdy bootlegging it. They'll roll him out right. Connected here with Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 3 yards out. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yellow. Smack, smack. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. On the move to his left. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 73 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Purdy to throw it on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Back to throw. Purdy. Complete. This is Mitchell. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Purdy will throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Blue, go. Red, cycle. Set.
Here's Ritter. Rolling to his right. And now